What a sound effect. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to... Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. So, we are in another level where we are playing as the... in lieu of any better information, I'm going to say goat, but I think it's a yak or something like that. So, here, if we clap... So we're picking up a lot of pineapples, and if we clap, we throw those pineapples directly vertically upwards. I thought we threw them at a slight angle. Ugh, I'm missing a lot of stuff here because there was a golden dude there, and if we... This level was in the E3 demo because this is Iguanagon. So you got to hit him by lobbing explosive pineapples into him. If you touch an explosive pineapple, you'll automatically pick him up, so you don't have to worry about that. Ugh. And then you clap to throw it upwards, which I failed to do there. Oh, damn it, I was trying to hit the golden boy. No, too slow. I'm actually going to hang on to this one. Fuck it, actually, no, I'm not. That was a lie, because I realised how many of them are coming up. Actually, I'm going to hang on to this one, though, because then your man's going to come up from the left, the Iguanagon. Nope, but I'm going to hit him there. I really thought he turned up there. Turns out not. If I jumped, I would be onto a higher path here, and you can see how exciting that higher path is with a lot of jumps and exciting stuff. But, oh, there we go. Here he is. Ooh, just got out of the way in time. Pineapple, please, thank you. Let's launch a couple of them into his head. It's really worth... Wow. Even if you can physically do it at the same time, the game cannot register throwing a pineapple and moving right at the same time. Because I could just hammer right and then clap with my left hand. Ooh, but that doesn't work. The game doesn't acknowledge that. You can only do one action at any given time. So... Ooh. Are we going to get another ski jump? Right. I need to not cut this up. I really need to, because I've had some really bad ski jump. Oh, no, this is an actual ski jump, isn't it? The ones where you have to, jump and land on platforms, I've done awfully at. Nice. And then hit right. Oh. 3:28. What was my first one? 2:55 or something like that? Who remembers back to episode 1? Not me, and it was only 2 hours ago. But, that's what... Oh. Christ fucking hell. Half a bottle of Parma Violet Gin does to you. Oh, good lord. I'm going to die tomorrow. So, now we get into the spooky levels. Welcome to Banshee Swamp. I'm enjoying this game. I actually really am. This is very much like... This level, I think it really reminds me of the Boo Manors. Is it Manor or something? Just Boo House. No, I'm thinking of what was the one called in Mario 3D World? It was called Shifty Boo Manor, I think. So with these, oh bugger! Oh fuck me! With those guys, I was going to say, if you kind of hit just alternately but slowly, left and right, so you kind of go left, right, you basically hover, but apparently not quite enough, which is infuriating. Hop off. Yeah, you can kind of go left, right, and you do hover a little bit, and these meteors are sinking faster than you, which is something right here should be a chance to get through to the right. Ooh. Fucking hell, that doesn't seem fair. That was very close. Oh, bloody hell. This game's punishing at times. There is definitely, I must at least praise them. There is definitely a learning curve with this game. Or maybe there's just a drinking curve, Right there, we should be fine. Then we hover to the left a little bit. Then back to the right. Oh, what? Come on. Oh. There we go. Turns out it's easy when you actually just focus. Right, let's ignore those things. Weirdly, this part of the level feels very Castlevania. Couldn't say why. Possibly the blue fire. It's not a particularly Castlevania thing, but... Man, I was trying to watch today. Right, so, people may be aware, there was a Castlevania Netflix series, I guess you call it an anime? I know people are really pernickety with the term anime, and don't like to throw it around willy-nilly. I don't give a shit, one way or the other, but I know, the two animes I've loved are Pokemon and Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I know a lot of people who are like, well, those aren't real anime, meh. So, I'm just very reticent to call anything anime. But, I believe... Does it have to be Japanese to be anime? Maybe, but certainly... The Netflix Castlevania... Oh, bugger, shit, ow. The Netflix Castlevania is supposed to be really good, and I was going to watch it today, except for the fact that for some reason it just wouldn't download onto my tablet. So, while I was bitching Was it last episode or earlier this episode? I don't know. It's like, what episode is really, I've lost track of it. I think it was this episode, just earlier this episode. That was just, no, it was last episode. God, we should fit the season there. I was complaining about the long week I had, but a lot of the stuff that I do is, oh bugger, it's what I call like ear time, which is basically I'm doing something which involves me looking at something and doing a repetitive task, during which time I have ear time, so I can listen to podcasts, I can listen to audiobooks, or I can like watch TV shows that don't require too much attention to be paid, like all that kind of stuff. Ear time, basically. And my job, well, much like I complain about how busy it's been in the last week, it offers a lot of ear time. And I was going to watch, I was like, okay, people have been telling me to watch the, fuck me. People have been telling me to watch the Castlevania on Netflix for a very long time, so I was like, I'm going to do so. For some reason, it just would not download to my tablet. So basically, my lab has really variable internet. Like, depending on physically where you are in the lab, it varies hugely. So I was like, right, I'll download it, which I learned relatively depressingly recently that Netflix is capable of doing downloads in that way, and it's really bloody handy. Oh, bugger, shit. Oh, well, okay. At least I only lost combo rather than face. But yeah, I only learned relatively recently that Netflix can do those downloads, and I was like, okay, I'll download that. And just every time I tried to download specifically Castlevania, it was like, nah, can't download this, there's an error. I'm like, okay, well, maybe just I haven't got a good internet connection. Let's try downloading, I don't know, Gotham. And it's like, yep, you can download 1,000 episodes of Gotham. You want to download Castlevania? Oh no, sorry. The download server could not be accessed. I'm like, but it could be accessed for Gotham. I started watching Gotham. Everyone speaks quite highly of it, and I'm enjoying it actually. It's boy is it slow, but that's actually not bad when all you have is ear time. It's handy that it is slow because it means I can watch it while I'm doing something else, and then I'm not really gonna. Right, how do I get off this guy? I guess I'm just going. Can I? Oh, do I get off and then do a wall jump? That's it. That's how I continue my combo. I knew there was definitely a way. Oh, I've got a bomb. What's going on here? There's a guy of some sort stunned in the ceiling. Do I need to wait for him to drop a... what's it called? Coconut. No, not coconut. Oh, bloody hell. Pineapple. God. Man, I'm sure I've said this before on the channel, but pineapples fucked with me. Ooh, smack. I was... How old was I? Disturbingly old. I think I was about 17. Before I realised pineapples don't grow on trees. I always just assumed that pineapples grow on trees and they hung down from the tree. But they just pop out the ground like a pumpkin or something like that. I was definitely... I'd left home by the time I realised that. So that puts us at the very latest 18. Fuck, it was, wasn't it? Christ, I was in... God, I was... Yeah, no, I just always assumed they just hung from a branch and just sagged down. But no. Turns out they don't do that. They grow upwards from the ground like a pineapple. Of course they grow like a pineapple because they're a fucking pineapple. I meant to say like a pumpkin. Which, it makes sense. And is actually no less weird when you think about it. That, like, growing out of the ground like that, just a pineapple appearing out of the ground is actually really weird anyway. But... No, I didn't feel great about it. Right, so we're against another hog boss here, so this is the usual case of just dodge him, whilst he throws a lot of the other... Oh, shit. Oh, balls. Yeah, he throws the electric ones obviously much harder than he throws the shitey fruit, and he's got the charge attack ready. If I wait here, he might do something. Ow. Okay, those are actually targeted at me, and now he'll throw the electric one. Oh no, he fucking won't! Oh. Now throw the electric one, oh god. Crap! Oh. Right, we've got a couple of them incoming here. Smack and smack. Hit him with too. Not that it makes any... Well, I mean... I do love the sound effect there. Oh god, what the fuck is this? Oh, apparently, right. I wonder, was that just chance, or when you clap near him, does he actually spit out a coconut on the spot? Oh, bugger, bugger. Well, what does it matter if you can't actually catch the coconuts and hit him? But yeah, no, hitting him with the coconut does do some damage, not a lot. Like 10, what are they called, beats. Oh, shit. Oh, no, yeah, you totally... That's worth knowing. Hitting him up close and personal does liberate a coconut, which is worth knowing. Wow. That's actually... I don't want to say broken, but certainly... my bongos were falling off my crotch there. You know, the more I say it, turns out it doesn't actually get any better. Here I should be able to hear him. Oh, shit. Right. Now here I can go down and hit him, hopefully liberate a few coconuts out of him. Wow, that makes the hog bosses much easier, actually, knowing that. Oh, God, grab the bloody things. I don't want to keep juggling these incessantly. There we go. Yeah, they do 10. Right, there we go. And... bam. Oh, it's such a good jingle. God, Banshee Swamp was a dark time. Have I even got silver on this one? I must have got silver, hopefully. Come on. Oh, just. Well, that at least defeats my theory about it being 300, 600. So that's 428 definitely got it. So it could be 400, 200, 400, 800 maybe? So it's like logarithmic. Well, not logarithmic, but it's at least... Yes, I know, yeah, let's show off the thing in Iguanagon's realm that I totally missed. It could be, yeah, so it's doubling each time, so it's 200, 400, 600. That would make sense. Have I got a silver on every level so far? Yeah, that's at least something. As long as I can get silver and everything, I'm at least be semi-satisfied. Anyway, let's head on and do the old Durian Kingdom. Who's come across a Durian? I'm curious. I've not actually... seen them in real life? Oh, this music, by the way. Not only is it very good, but this was in Super Smash Brothers. You know, I talked a few episodes ago about how Rumble Falls was a level in Smash Brawl. One of the unlockable tracks for this that you got by playing the really dodgy single-player mode in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, the Subspace Emissary, was the Battle for Storm Hill. Oh, you got bloody ninja monkeys. There you go. So, you gotta wait for... Oh, well, he wasn't gonna let me do it. So, usually, they'd run at you and they draw their sword. And if you clap when you draw their sword, they get hit by lightning through their sword, which doesn't exactly make a lot of sense. There we go. And that's when you can then just hit them afterwards and kill them. Oh, there's bananas there that I didn't get, but oh well. Let's grab this Puff-Hog. These things really remind me of Pikmin, the kind of the puffy Bloat-Hogs or whatever in that. Yeah, these guys, you gotta wait till they draw their sword, and that's the real time to hit them, because then the lightning gets them. God, I'm not kidding when I say I haven't played this game in... Right. The most recent I can possibly have played this game is 2013. What's that? 5 years ago. So it's when I left. So, me and my brother shared the GameCube and the Wii. And then my brother left. So my brother's 2 years older than me. So he left the town we lived in, Sheffield. He left there for university. And... he left his games consoles and stuff like that, so he was like, I'm gonna be learning. I don't need these. Oh bloody hell. So they all stayed in Sheffield. It's like, well, I'm gonna take advantage of these, and played a lot of Nintendo games very frequently because we shared the GameCube, we shared the Wii and stuff like that. And then oh, he disappeared. Ninja fuck. Oh, little tiny turret tusks. Then 2 years later, I left for university, and at that point, all of the various Nintendo shit was all left at home. So neither of us ever used it. It just kind of ended up nowhere, which is obviously unfortunate. I'm just aware now that my audio seems to have stopped recording. Oh no, it's still recording, cool, it's just not displaying stuff properly. I should probably restart that after this episode just to make sure. Audition just seems to... So Audition is like the Adobe version of Audacity. I do like Audacity, but because I'm already subscribed to the Adobe suite for Premiere Pro and all the other various editing... Right, and left, and jump. There we go. Ah, bloody hell. Right, okay, finish your story, Doctor. There we go. Now, Audition just seems to crap out to some extent after, like... Well, what's on at the moment? 1 hour 56. Okay, that's unusual. Usually it takes at least 2 hours. Oh, basically at 2 hours, but usually it takes more like 2 to 3 hours for it to crap out. But it's struggling at the moment. As in, like... So its time is updating constantly. There's like... It's saying 40 at the moment. 50... 60. So it probably is updating every 10 seconds accurately enough. But it feels really dodgy, so I will have to reset it. Just in the same way that if my video freezes, I will reset my video. If my audio freezes, I'll reset my audio, just because I'd rather have that and know whether everything I've done for the last 2 hours was saved or not. But yeah, so we both moved away, and then all the GameCube games, particularly, were at home for a while, as in at my parents' house, where neither of us were. And then... smack him right in the mouth. And then... Then I never got them back for ages. And it was always a huge issue. Like, eventually I was able to at least convince my brother to give me back the games that were literally well, not giving me back. So he went back to our parents' place, and they were like, right, we've got all your nerdy shit here. Do you want it? And come on, lift your leg up. Just give me left leg, right, and then left. Come on, left leg up. God, he's really not going for the old left leg. There we go. Oh, bugger. Oh, yep. Oh. If you get out of these sides of these spiders, they can be a real bastard. So right, and then he goes his face down, and then face down, and then left. Yep, there we go. And smack. Oh. Yeah. Oh, was that it? Only one round of hits? Okay, fair. Oh, and there's a Durian. So stinky and all out of them on aircraft. Yeah, 47, fairly average. Right, I'm actually going to restart the audio now. Technical difficulties, please. Right, audio has been restarted, just to make sure. I'm curious, actually. So, I talked about this in Castlevania, and only a couple of people ever responded, so I don't know how it ended up looking, but... Genuinely, would people... Oh, fuck me, there goes my combo and everything. Would people be interested in me doing an episode at some point? Doesn't matter what series it is. Might be this, it might be something else. An episode of The Gentleman, where I talk about how I edit and stuff like that. Because it's a huge amount of... Oh. God, I was very close to him there. It's a huge amount of, like, The Gentleman's time is spent editing and stuff like that, and especially with, like, the complicated things with the visualizer and stuff like that. There's a lot going on. Would people be interested in an episode of any series where I just talked about how I do this? So I talked about doing a Let's Edit with Castlevania. I was like, let me know if that's interesting to you. But then no one responded, but then no one liked. Well, it's a really tough one to say whether no one liked Castlevania, because not many people responded at the same time, and it feels like not many people watched it. But it did well in statistical analysis. So, I should say, as you may have noticed from all my talks, I'm a scientist. And my background specifically is, well, not my background, but what I currently do is, I have a very strong background in statistics. So that's basically what I do. And I apply the statistics of my scientific life to my YouTube stuff. And I see how we're doing. So I fairly regularly... Oh, bloody hell, come on. Get up. There we go. Come on. Both. There we go. So I analyze our viewing data and stuff like that based on a number of factors. Well, so what it literally is it's a bivariate mixed effect model with explanatory variables as the series, as in which series of the channel it is. So, for example, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat would be a series whatever. And response variables as a bivariate response variable, one being the two variables YouTube gives me, which is one as views and one as audience retention. And then from there, what you get is, if you scale the variables correctly beforehand, God, right, statistics fucking nerd talking coming, in case anyone somehow wasn't aware that's what I was doing. Come on, oh, come to the left, come to the left again. Not ref, right, oh, smack, and wallop. There we go. Basically, so, nerdy stats bullshit aside, what you get at the end of this is, for every series, so not video, but series, I do it on the level of a series. Oh god, these guys again. Still gotta wait for them to... Turns out you can still be electrocuted inside, bricks. Yes, so for every series, you get a measure of how different it is from average. So, if average is 0, which is how I scale my models, if the average series does 0, or so either gets 0 views or has 0 audience retention, and this is scaled so that literally the average is 0, anything that does 1 is 2 times better than average, because it's to do with standard deviations. Everything that does 2 is 3 times better. Basically, so the higher the number, the better, that much better you are, that series is, than average. A series that scores 0 is perfectly average. So the more negative you are, the further a given series is from average. And I rank all our series that way. And because it's bivariate, they are ranked twice. So every series is ranked for audience retention, so that's how many people keep watching it. The entire series, not just any given episode. So this irons out the fact that some episodes of the series are more popular than others for whatever reasons and whatnot. Oh bloody hell! And as such, so you can kind of see how a series does in terms of. Oh Christ! I'm doing the same mistake every single time. Gotta wait for him to not be attacking. So that means grabbing onto the rows when he is attacking, and then there we go. Perfect. And yeah, so it's bivariate as well. So it means that you look at retention and views simultaneously. So it's not like you're looking at, for each series, you don't look at both separately. Like you say, how does this series do in retention and how does it do in views? You'd actually look at both at the same time because it's part of the same model. And so I look at this occasionally fairly frequently, because it's good to know. But it's always been really interesting seeing the series which do surprisingly well in that. As in series which, when I look at the actual numbers themselves, in terms of how many literal views does that episode have, don't seem to do that well. But then when I actually look at the aggregate, like the model numbers, the models come out really nicely for them. And Castlevania is actually one of those ones that does do really well. That series gets high retention, and it's not got... Okay. So my scores are kind of weighted against... Oh, nice. Right, let's kill this guy. My scores are weighted such that shorter series tend to do better in it, but then I have that as a factor in the model, so that shorter series are weighted less in the model, and as such, even considering that, Castlevania does really well. And I take that into account for a lot of stuff. Like, for example, I'm just waiting for this guy to drop a pineapple. Oh, can I hit him with a coconut, actually? Can I? Yes, I can. Beautiful. But I can't do much with it. I can jump and I can't grab him from there. And then by the time I've got to this dude, I'm guessing he's going to be recovered. Yep. Asshole. Oh, no, he's stunned now. Get him! Oh, smack. There we go. I feel like this has been a very long levels battle for Storm Hill. Well, it's been 9 minutes at least, because that's when I reset my audio. That was slightly before this, so it's been at least 8 minutes. God, we might hit a 20-minute episode at this rate. Good lord. Ow, Christ. Also, I'm not doing well at this. And let's wait, and there we go. This also feels both visually and musically very Super Mario Galaxy. I don't need to fight these guys, actually, do I? Fuck this. Let's go on and just grab the Durian. Durians are fruits so stinky they are not allowed on airplanes. Most airlines will ban them because they're horrendous. Oh, sounds like a Kong. So, Ninja Kong time. But yeah, the other thing I was going to say is one of the series that always does really well. So Castlevania does well by that measure, and so too does... Oh, good lord. Come on, I'm clapping! That's it, yeah, you gotta dodge 2 in a row. You gotta dodge his first one, then dodge his second one and counterattack. Like, as in, by counterattack, I mean you literally have to dodge his first one, then attack, miss, and then dodge his second one. Oh god, he does like 40 beats in a row on that one. Dodge, there we go. So dodge, hit, and then you get a chance to actually leather him. So you have to, oh he's pissed now. So you have to, yeah, dodge, miss, dodge, hit. Oh, now he's doing more. Oh, look at that! Oh! Beautiful bastard. It's depressing that he's doing better in beats than me. Oh. And now I'm having to do dodge. Dodge, hit, dodge, dodge. So dodge. Oh, fuck me. God, he gets so many hits on you if he manages that one. Hit, then dodge, and dodge. Hit, dodge, dodge. Dodge, hit, dodge, hit. Oh, okay, now you have to mix it up even more. Oh, God, we're real close. Never nice to be, like, on the same level as the bosses here. I kind of want to be ahead of them. Yes, there we go. God, that was close. Fuck, am I really going to finish that with only 96 beats? That's shocking. But yeah, to finish my... God, fucking hell, let's just not talk about that. To finish the conversation I've been trying to have all bloody episode, Metroid Prime 2... Not Metroid Prime 2, Metroid Prime. How? How did I get a bronze crest? You're just giving it to me out of charity now. That doesn't seem fair. I'll allow it, because obviously I suck a gigantic member. My first bronze only. I don't feel great about that as we move into the Moon Kingdom. Oh yes. You thought it was going to be B, maybe. DKJB, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, but no. It's time for a bit of a mix-up as we enter versus Cactus King. I don't know why I put that emphasis on it. So, this is a relatively straightforward level, and as such, well, you see how to fight these guys, wait for them to attack, and then hit at that point. No, bugger, missed him. But yeah, Metroid Prime is one of my series that always comes up as being rated really highly in terms of the... Not both, necessarily. Like, there's the whole point of my statistical analysis. It's not in terms of both views and retention, but specifically in the combination of views and audience retention. Metroid Prime does really well, and that's one of the reasons why I chose my next series, as you may have noticed by now, to be Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Welcome to the Cactus King. So, but to start, there we go. So, if you clap enough, every time you clap, you push his hog's flames back a little bit. Wail on the hog enough, and it dies. and the Cactus King himself is unleashed. And he's like a Kong from hell. But it's not a Kong fight because we can move, unlike during a normal kind of like Kong fight. What you need to do is wait for him to get close, wall jump, clap, and then you slam him into the wall that way. You've got to be well above him when you do that. Clap, and jump onto his belly, and you can lay into him quite nicely there. Then again, same process. So wait for him to approach you, wall jump, clap above him, smack, and then once again, same process. Oh, balls, I didn't get him in time. Oh, God. And he can really wreck you if you're not careful. So jump off the wall, clap, smack. Now be him down and wail on him. Oh, got him straight away because I was in the air already. It's a very mobile boss fight, which is good fun. As long as you keep bouncing off the wall, you will be fine. Oh boy, I didn't actually do as much as I'd like there. Oh, right, here we go, actually dodge him a bit, which I didn't. You got to kind of fight him like a Kong in that sense. He's kind of, yeah, he's somewhere between a Kong and like another boss, like a Hog or something like that, which is quite good fun. That it really does kind of keep you on your toes. Right, away from him. 3, 2, 1, and go. Wallop, bang! And then smack again. Bollop, bollop. Somewhere just between wallop and bollocks. I mean, I do love continuing my tradition of killing the final boss by shouting wallop, but... But little bam! God, I love this game. It's so much fun to play. I'm curious about how it is to watch, and I hope it's good. 1,000 beats. I am very good. I need those to make up for the embarrassment of the bronze-only crest earlier this episode. That we noticed it. Let's not talk about it. Actually, you know what? That's the happier way. The adult way of dealing with it is repress it until it's no longer a problem. So, time for a little bonus level. So it's us and a load of little monkeys in a kind of weird pagan fire festival, clearly is what's going on here. And then you get here. Time to clap in time. You only let me do one clap? God, terrible. Well, here's the ridiculous thing. The game's playing the credits here. I would like to assure you, literally at this point, we're not done. Usually I would love to wait until the credits are over and be like, well, it turns out there's more. But we'd already unlocked the... You've seen D, K, and J. So Donkey Kong Jungle. There is a final world and there's more stuff going on. Can I skip the credits? Because I'd rather see the credits at the end. It's not letting me do so. So, Future Doctor, please, skip through the credits. Whilst I drink Palmer Violet gin. Oh, raise a glass to Iwata-san. That is a tradition now. And it says the end, but it's lying. So now the Bee Kingdom unlocks. And the game definitely wants you to feel like you just faced the final boss, but you didn't. There's another entire 2 episodes left of the series. This is a good time for me to plan Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, which is why I've been talking so much this episode about how well Metroid Prime did, because that was one of the main reasons why I'm doing Echoes as soon as I am. Not that it's just, like, particularly soon, because I did Metroid Prime 2 years ago, but still. We've got the Pear Kingdom and the Lychee Kingdom, which will be next episode, so... Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for, well, as I said, the Pear and the Lychee Kingdoms, Deep Sea Sprint, Clock Tower, Helibird Dash, and Lava Canyon. Now they're called Helibirds again, not Chopper Birds or whatever it called them earlier. Is it Chopper Birds? Yeah, Chopper Bird. God, settle on something, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Such an inconsistent plot for an otherwise well thought out game. Terrible. Thank you very much, and good day.